Greetings, everyone. I'm Rev Cloud, and welcome back to the Circle of the Nine Muses. In the last video, we went over the basic idea of energy and how we work our magic through the manipulation of it. Today, we're going to show you how to start putting it into practice, but before we begin any exercises, we have to understand how the energy works within us, as well as how to properly maintain ourselves as we work with it. So, we say we dig in, right? Now, we established in the brief introduction video that energy is everywhere. It's in everything, and it's what keeps the matter of the universe in motion. So, this is no different when in our own bodies. Now, in our bodies, it is common thought that the energy in our bodies is based from 7 focal points, commonly referred to as the chakras. The 7 centers are located throughout the body, and they work as one to ensure the balance of energy motion as we traverse our daily lives. Now, there are also smaller chakras in which we utilize to direct energy throughout the body, and of course, energy channels that move through us, referred to in most practices as meridians. Now, these transfer our energy to where we need it to go for, well, just about everything we do, really. But we're going to dive more in depth in a later video about these concepts. For this video, we're going to focus mainly on the 7 chakras and the things that we can do to keep them open and aligned. So let's take a look. Now, shown in the diagram here, starting from the bottom up, the first chakra is the root chakra. This represents our foundation, and it's where we ground ourselves. It's our feeling of security, and you can find this chakra if you're ever looking at the base of the spine, the tailbone area, where we sit down, where we get comfortable, and where we ground our energy, right? Now, this is typically set up red in color. And, since it's all about being grounded, a few of the things that you can do to help bring it back in line if you're feeling that your root chakra may be out of line is to just stomp your feet on the ground, or take your shoes off and just feel our mother underneath your bare feet. These are little things that you can do. There's also some yoga poses you can do that will help open up your lower spine. I'm not much of a yoga guy myself, but if you're into that, by all means, you can try a bridge pose that will help open up the lower spine area. So, yeah. So that is our root chakra. And then moving up next, we have the sacral chakra. Now, this is where our creativity comes from. It's where our sexual energy comes from. It's where our willingness to accept change and accept others, having new experiences, all of these come from here. Now, what affects this and what can adversely affect this is a lack of activity, being bored, being stagnant, not doing anything really, but if you are living your life with a sense of abundance and well-being, taking pleasures in things and sexuality and such, this will help, keep your sacral chakra in line. So just a few things that you could do, pelvic thrust. If you're into the yoga thing, you can do the cobra pose. That will help with it. Eating foods like oranges, tangerines, eating nuts. All these things help your sacral chakra remain open and aligned, right? Moving on, we have the solar plexus chakra. Now, this is our confidence. This is where our confidence comes from, and this is where the feeling of being in control comes from. You'll find this in your upper abdomen, in the stomach area, right near your center of balance, if you will. For me at least, because I'm a little chubby, right? So what affects it is your own self-confidence, your self-esteem. If you're sensing weakness in your muscles and things like that, these will take your solar plexus chakra out of line. So things that we can do for that are to exercise the body, to dance, to work on our own self-confidence and our own sense of self-worth. These will help us keep your solar plexus chakra in line and open. Moving on up is the lovely heart chakra. And I say lovely, lovely because this is where our passion comes from. It's where our anger comes from. It's where our ability to love comes from. Okay. Found right in the center of the chest, just above your heart. And, you know, one of the best exercises to keep this aligned is to just love people. Open up your heart to others. Be there for other people. Show love not only for yourself, but for others around you. Moving on is my favorite chakra, the throat chakra. And this is our communication. It is our ability to express ourselves. Okay. So, and what affects this is not sticking up for yourself and saying anything or about a situation, not expressing your feelings, not communicating, but on the same side, properly communicating and speaking the truth, expressing yourself. These will help keep it in line. Singing, chanting, speaking, and just ensuring proper communication with those around you will help keep your throat chakra in line. Now, this is next one coming up is our third eye chakra. This is our focus. This is our ability to see through nonsense. This is looking at the bigger picture, if you will. So this is your intuition, your imagination, decision making. So if you are struggling with making decisions, there's a very good chance that your third eye chakra may be out of line. If you're suffering from a lack of insight into a situation, your third eye chakra may be unaligned. Now, some things that we could do for these would be, doing some eye exercises, taking time to relax, eating chocolate. Lavender is very good for the third eye chakra. And most of your divination, most of your, things, for those who are clairvoyant, this is where you see majority of what you see. It's coming from your third eye chakra connected to your crown chakra, which is our next and seventh and final chakra, the crown chakra. This is where we connect spiritually. It is above our head at the very top. Now, inner and outer beauty is what affects this. Our connection with spirituality, our connection with spirit, deities, spirit guides, however you decide, whatever it is in your path on how you work things, this is where that connection lies. Okay. Now, if you are fearing of disconnect and stuff, it will take your crown chakra out of balance. But some of the things that you can do, well, meditate. This will help you bring everything back in line and be able to properly connect spiritually. So that is our 7 chakras and how they work. So back to me. So here we are. We know about the chakras now. We have a general idea of what does what when it comes to our main 7 chakras, right? Now, when it comes to the idea of raising energy and putting energy into other items or energy between other people, now these are called energy transfers. Okay, so as we move forward, we'll be going through numerous exercises throughout the videos that I post, and we will be going over numerous different energy transfer exercises. Now, the first one, we're just going to focus on mainly doing a little thing that I like to call the energy law exercise. All right. And this is just a basic how-to on how to raise your own personal energy. All right. So let's take a look. Sit and make yourself comfortable. Start off by taking 3 deep breaths. Now take your hands and rub them together rather vigorously for about 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, split them apart about 2 inches. You should be feeling a little pulse in between your hands. Now what you have done is excited the electrons in between your hands, creating a small electric charge. That initial charge will start to dissipate rather quickly, but you will be left with vibrations. This is what you're feeling for. Take these vibrations and form them into a little ball, and visualize a small white light in between your hands. Focus on building more energy, pushing it into the ball, and feel the vibrations get more intense as you do. When you have a good grip on things, push the ball into your stomach, and then shake out the excess energy. Expand on this exercise by stretching the ball out and feeling the vibrations get lighter, and then pushing your hands closer and feeling them become more intense. You got it? Keep practicing. Now then, the energy ball exercise is something that's quite simple, and you should be able to get it down pretty quick. Now, if you're having trouble with it, try doing something else to help focus on it, be it music, whatever you're into, something that helps keep you calm and something that helps keep you motivated to continue to try doing it. All right. You may not get it on the first try, you may not get it on the second try, but keep at it, and I promise you, you will find that you can do it. All right. So moving forward, we're going to get into an actual energy transfer into an item, and this is one of our staples of the actual practice of witchcraft that y'all know it's coming. It's charging a candle. This is a practical application of any magical working, okay? So let's take a quick look at that. Grab a candle of any kind or color you desire. Hold it in between your hands. Close your eyes and visualize, raising your energy, feeling it flow from your body, through your arms, and into the candle. Pay attention to the vibrations you are feeling from the candle as you charge it. When the charge begins, keep your intent for what you plan to use the candle for in the forefront of your mind. Focus on it. Think of nothing else. When you feel the candle is excited enough by your touch, place it back down on the table, and it is ready for use in your next magical working, unless you wish to further dress the candle. In a later video, we will go over some more tips on dressing a candle further. Okay, so that's going to do it for this video today. All right, now I want you to keep practicing on your energy exercises. I want you to keep practicing on charging candles and charging other items with your own personal energy that you see fit. That being said, in the next video, we're going to go over psychic hygiene and why it's important, okay? And I'm going to give you examples of situations that can arise if you do not practice proper psychic hygiene, okay? So stay tuned for that video and focus on your little things. Just remember to make sure that you're shaking out your excess energy, that you're releasing any of the excess energy that you raise, okay? And we're going to get into why the next video, but we're coming up on time for today. So until next time, guys, I'm Rev Cloud, Circle of the Nine Muses. Bright blessings and blessed be, y'all. Good luck finding your magic out there. Greetings, everyone. Rev Cloud here, and thank you for watching. The Circle of the Nine Muses is a Watan shrine of the Karelian nativist tradition, and our goal is to help inspire you to find your magic. If you would like to know more about Wicca, the Karelian tradition, or the Circle of the Nine Muses, you can get more info at karelian.weebly.com, or you can also visit witchschool.com, where there are free lessons to get you started along your path. Happy hunting, everyone, and blessed be.